Welcome back, YouTube family. We are on a roll. Day 15. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Yesterday, you guys were loving that we were in Dayton's room. Dayton's room's coming along so nice. Can't wait to get the drywall finished and back up on his walls. But right now, we're in much need of horse grain, cow grain, pig grain, chicken grain, turkey grain, all the grain. So we're going into town to grab a bale of hay and get all the feed that we need for the animals for the next week and a half. We go through, we try to double up and triple up so we can get a couple weeks of feed ahead. So we still have a bag left for each, but we want to make sure, because we're getting into February and you never know what you're going to get where we live for weather. Right now, it's been -1, +1, +5. We've had beautiful weather days, but we know it's coming. There are going to be a few cold snaps coming. We want to be prepared, so if we get snowed in, that we have enough food on the property to feed for a couple weeks. Just because we are back in the boon, sometimes they don't plow our roads, kind of get stuck in.
We always make sure that we have a plan for the animals. I would rather us go without something if we need it, but we never want the animals to go without, so we are huge planners when it comes to what we need for the animals. That's just something that's always on the top of our list. We always make sure we have everything we need at home for the boys if we get stuck in for a couple of days. Remember last year when you saw me jump off the deck into that really deep snow? That's the only time we've had that much snow since we've lived here. But we were stuck in for a week, and when we had Hurricane Fiona, we were 11 days with no power in, and that meant that stores and everything were also without like debit and power and everything. So you just always want to be prepared, and we sleep so much better at night knowing that we are prepared in those situations. And we have a freezer at home, we keep lots of food at home all the time. You know, we make sure. It's one of the things that you have to do. We have to adapt to that. Like when we first moved here, we were like we never had lived down out in the country. Like we didn't live in a city, but there's a grocery store like 8 houses down the road. We were never without, because there was always access to stuff. You kind of have to learn to live it in the countryside life, which we've now definitely, after 3 years, adapted to. The boys just said this morning, when we got here to Nova Scotia, everyone would say to us, "Oh, you haven't been here for a winter yet." They literally thought that after our first winter, we were going to pick up and move, thinking, like, they were warning us how bad the winters are here. And I don't want to jinx us, but 3 winters in a row have been hardly winter, especially growing up in Ontario. Here we've had barely any winter. And like, it's the 15th of January today. We're filming same day. And there's tiny sprinkles of snow. We have not had winter yet. Not winter like we grew up.
Yeah, in southwestern Ontario, it would be hit and miss. Like some winters we would have more wet winters where the snow would come, but then it would rain and wash it away and it'd be really wet. But some winters you would have crazy amounts of snow and it would just keep coming and coming and coming. You'd be shoveling all winter long. Here,
like every day.
3 years we've been here and it's not been like that. We just had the one big storm last year that only lasted for 2 weeks, and then we were good. We didn't have any other snowfall. We tried, I know you guys saw on our channel, we tried to build an ice rink 2 years ago, and it didn't even freeze enough that we could even get a base layer of ice down to skate on. So it is different. I feel as if that southwestern Ontario has crazier winters than here, but the locals here say that that's not the case. But I've seen it. I haven't seen it yet. A little more north from us in Cape, they get lots of snow. It's snowmobile country. But here, if you had a snowmobile, it would just sit on the property. And when we first were moving here, we were like, oh, we got to get snowmobiles because Cape Breton's right around the corner. And I'm so glad we didn't, because they would have been a waste. They would just sit all year and you'd maybe use them once or twice out of the year. I love that we have our ATVs, because our ATVs are so good that you can use them in the snow, in the mud, in all weather conditions. If we need to get out, we have the ATVs to get us out. So
I saw something funny this morning when I was taking the boys to school. I dropped them off, and then I was dying laughing to myself in the truck on the way back home because there was a gentleman in the town where the boys' school is, and he was using a broom to sweep his driveway because we had a dusting of snow, and I was just like, what on earth? Speaking of snow, see, I jinxed us. It's literally now snowing like crazy.
I would say this is more wet hail snow.
Definitely.
But we are in a little bit of a storm right now. We don't have this snow at our house.
No, we're an hour from our place right now.
Yeah, we're a little hour north.
So last night before bed, Dayton came downstairs and he told me that he's had a change of heart. And I think maybe some of you will be relieved because I know some of you weren't so sure about Dayton's wall color choice. But I think he second guessed his choice. He loves the color and he wants to use it in his room. But he's decided on a completely different look for what he wants to the walls. I think he saw the walls go up yesterday and he was like, abort mission, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
He is loving how dark Chase's bedroom is.
Yeah.
So he's selected something dark for his room instead of that brown yellow color. He was calling it like a brown tan, but to me it looked more yellow, more golden yellow, at least with one coat of paint. But he's told me he had a change of heart and that he thinks he would really like something really dark in his room. I don't know if you want to guess what you think he picked. I am a little hesitant, but I know it's going to be beautiful.
Right.
So I'm going to do it right. But when he told me, I was surprised, but then I was like, no, you know what? That's going to look so good. And we're going to color drench. And this color is dark. So it's going to be interesting to see how this looks in his room.
Okay, hon. I think you jinxed us. We're on our way to get our hay right now, and thank goodness we are, because it's looking like we're going to get hit by a winter storm.
I caused a snowstorm.
Honey. What have you done?
We just went to the feed shop and picked up our feed. It was so busy, so I couldn't show you in the store, but I will try to get that another day when we go. But there were so many people because it was like dog grooming day or something. And so I just knew it wasn't a spot where I would be good to film. I don't want to put a camera in people's faces. But we're now heading to our cattle mentor. His name is Mark. And we also get our hay from him. We started as just getting hay from Mark. He has really good quality hay that we get for the horses. And he's become not only a friend, but also he mentors us for what we need to do with Henry. And I love every single one of Mark's cows.
Yeah, we know by name.
We know them by name, right from little muffins to full size to even the bulls. And we absolutely love coming here to get our hay. We're so fortunate to be able to work with somebody who is not only super awesome to us as beginners who are learning and we have lots of questions. He's so good at making us not feel really silly for asking some of the silly questions, but like educating us in a really nice way. And it's so fun to see, and we really like how he manages his cattle and the demeanor that he has with his animals. Very similar to how you obviously see us operate with our animals in a really like gentle fashion, but still gets the job done. So we really like that. And obviously Hudson and Lennon love the hay that we get. Completely different than the hay that we used to get for them. So we're so lucky that we can access such good quality hay where we live, because we do live in the middle of nowhere. There are farms around, but we're a little bit picky with the hay, and we have found something that we really like.
Oh my gosh.
But I jinxed us on hay pickup day.
Okay, turn this off. We need to focus. It's icy dicey.
So Philip didn't know we were going to go here, but we're going to pop into a spot in this little town that I think they have some coins, some of the collector coins that we've been looking for sale, but I'm not sure. We haven't been here before, so we're going to check it out and see if this is a cool spot that we can take the boys on one of their home days or not. We're going to go scope it out. We just got back from getting our hay. The snow is not snowing where we live. So that's okay. Nice to have still some nice weather where we are. Got back safely. The roads were a little sketchy, but not too bad once we got on the highway, because they keep that nice and clear usually. We're just doing an afternoon feeding of all the animals, and we're about to unload all the feed and bedding and everything that we picked up. Then we're going to pick up Chase and Dayton from school because they are at robotics. So we have to drive now a half an hour both ways to where their school is to go pick them up from that and then get back and get dinner and everything all prepared. It's a little bit different of a vlog today, but actually tomorrow we're going to be working on Dayton's room a bit tonight. We just want to make sure that we get the boys home first once we get elbow deep into mudding and taping and doing a few things. And then you don't want to stop once you get started. You want to just kind of like do it in one shot if you can.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, we're waiting to get the final word, but fingers crossed for us. Tomorrow, we're going to pick up, as long as all of our arrangements work as they should, we're going to pick up a new something for the farm. It's not our heifer.
A couple new somethings?
A couple new somethings. It's not our heifer, so don't get too excited. It's not our heifer yet.
It might be our heifer.
It's not. He's fibbing you. It is not our heifer.
It might be.
We can't pick up our heifer yet because the ground is not frozen enough for us to haul her and pick her up there and come back.
Not what I saw today.
We're not getting our heifer tomorrow.
It might be our heifer.
But we are picking up some new additions to the homestead tomorrow. And you're going to see why we're getting some new additions for the homestead tomorrow in the middle of winter. It's all going to make sense, I promise. Right now, you're
Nothing makes sense. Oh no.
If I make it to tomorrow, he makes me laugh all day long, every day. You can imagine how entertaining my life is. I know, Hudson. He's so funny.
Hi, Muffin.
So we are, fingers crossed, all of our plans work out tomorrow. We're going to be driving a very far distance for this, but it will be totally worth it. At least for us, it's totally worth it. We're going to bring you along. Not getting our heifer tomorrow, but we are getting some new things for the homestead that you are going to like. We're going to take you with us. It's going to be an extremely long road trip to and from. It's going to be a long day, but we're hoping that we get the final word in a little bit here that we get to go tomorrow, which is so exciting. Okay, we got to go. We're going to be late to get the boys from their club. Philip is heading to the front porch because we were gone for a couple of hours because he is so excited. I ordered him and the boys some silver from the Canadian Mint. What? Package? Oh my gosh, I totally didn't think there would be anything there.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Well, he's very excited. I know they've been really enjoying doing this hobby all together, so I ordered them some silver, some 1-ounce silver, and it's going to be pretty.
This is it. Is this it?
FedEx, armored tracking. It says Canada Mint. I knew it.
I have to open it with the kids, even though I really want to open it right now so badly.
You're gonna have to show them after when we get. Okay, I'll show you. I'll get them to show you after we get the boys.
Oh, this is so sick.
So he has 4 pieces in this package.
Yeah.
It should be 4.
Yeah.
Does it say on the receipt if there's 4 on this one? I ordered him a 5th one, but I ordered it the next day because I saw something else I wanted to add. So there's 4 things, but there's another paper.
4.
Okay, so this is the first 4, and then I ordered him 1 more, and then we ordered a couple off of another site because, can you have too many? I don't know. So I ordered him some 1-ounce silver coins. So boys are going to be so excited.
There's 4 ounces in here of pure 49 silver, which is like 100% silver. It's really pure.
Premium.
But these are premium bullion. So we are ordering these for kind of what they are and like for the art of it, but also at the same time we collect silver, which just normal silver bullion or normal silver coins. So what we're gonna show you this when we go get the boys, but I'm not gonna open it. I opened the package, but I can't. You can't see what's inside.
If it was the package, because we ordered a few things for the boys' rooms too. So he wanted to make sure it wasn't something not as exciting.
I had a feeling.
I was like, he's checking the porch, but it's not going to be there yet.
It wasn't supposed to be here till tomorrow.
I did pay for some
We're leaving
express
tomorrow,
shipping for
so to maybe get the bull.
One more.
Or I mean, maybe get a cow.
We're not getting a cow tomorrow. Okay. He's an enabler. I think we would have 30 cows by now if it wasn't for me.
Or lots of silver.
Okay, we're going to get the boys. We're making a ruckus on the land, and so the turkeys are going bananas. You can hear them just clucking away. Okay, so we don't have the world's best lighting in the living room at nighttime, but here are a couple of the coins we got. This one was a congratulations. It's 1 ounce silver. This is one of the ones the boys and I got Philip for his milestone. And then this one is Year of the Snake. Again, 1 ounce of silver. It's very cool. You can see the small little crest in there.
Little privy.
Little privy has a snake on it. And then this one came in a really cool box. And this one is a Canadian coin. I don't want to touch it because I don't have little gloves on. But you can see it has the whales. So beautiful. It comes in this gorgeous case. Also comes in a case. And this one is the coins upside down. But again, I don't want to touch it because I want to not put my fingers on it. This one is so gorgeous. So we're collecting a bunch of different ones with the boys. I love that they come in a case, which is so much fun for us to be able to put them away nicely in the safe. So we actually got a lot accomplished today. I know for you guys, it doesn't look like we got a ton accomplished today. But today we did get a ton of things done on our to-do list. And we just got word before posting this video that tomorrow we are going on our grand road trip to go pick up our new additions to the homestead. Very exciting. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight because I'm literally so excited. It is not our heifer. Let me just be very clear. All of Philip's joking aside, definitely not. Philip.
Is it the heifer?
It's not our heifer. It's not our heifer yet. Hopefully we get to pick her up soon, but the weather's not cooperating. But we are going tomorrow to pick up some new additions to the homestead, which I am so excited about. One of the things we're picking up, because there's multiple of what we're picking up, but there's one of the things that we're picking up is something that I have been trying to pick up for 3 years and I haven't had any luck. And so that's why we're going now, because if we don't go now, we won't be able to do something that we have planned on the homestead. So maybe that will give you a clue. If not, I'm going to explain everything tomorrow and make this make sense for you. And then we'll also give you an update on more progress that we're making in Dayton's room. So I love you. Thank you so much for being part of our day today. I'm so excited that we are on day 15 of our daily uploads. Some days will be like this, where you get to come along with us and do what we need to do for the day. And other days we'll be showing you all of our renovation progresses. Other days we'll be showing you things we're working on in the homestead, milestones that our family's doing, things that we're doing with business and how we make extra money, all kinds of different content you'll see daily. So check back every single day. And our videos sometimes are even a mixture where you get to have a little bit of all of those topics all in one video. But we're showing you same day. So what you're seeing, you're getting the opportunity to see these things as we're doing them, literally only hours after we've done them, after we edit the video. So it's pretty exciting. Anyways, I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for our road trip. We're taking you with us.